As the sun starts to set, we're going to see how much light is left by the end of this early evening game here on the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between these road warriors and the home team. It's one of the happiest moments for any football fan. Welcome back, friends. A new season is officially underway. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. So here comes their offense for its opening drive. And they'll be led out by their third-year signal caller.
I got a smile on my face. I know he has a smile on his face as he runs out with a new season ripe with every possibility. This is only the first scene of a 4.5-month movie where he could be playing the part of a league MVP, maybe leading a legit contender into the postseason. How he starts this campaign, though, or how you start, will have a massive impact on how things play out.
And good forward, about 5 yards, it looks like. It's second down now.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. He'll look to throw. Hits him on the out route. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. 1st and 10 from the 43.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. First down throw is going to wind up incomplete. Defender in the area making a nice play on the football. Now it's 2nd down. Now after the play, it looks like we have somebody banged up. What we hope is it's nothing major. Don't want to see a serious injury less than a quarter into the season.
Tap the 60, tap the 60.
Lloyd on the shotgun handoff. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
And an Albuquerque first down.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
1st and 10 now from the 46. They run once more with Lloyd. Good hit on the grounds here. That's going to be a 9-yard pickup as it's 2nd down.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
Throwing now off the play action. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So it's going to be 3rd and short coming up. Running the toss here to Brooks. And they bring him down around the 34. That's good for a couple of yards. And that gives him a first down.
Kid, I'll give some credit to the defense there. Limited the gain to the outside, contained him for minimal yardage. But it was going to be tough to stop him from getting a first down as close as they were to the sticks.
Here we go. Press all 80. Go.
On the give, it's Lloyd. And he's charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Gets it complete. Here's Marshawn Lloyd. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. 7 yards on that pickup. And they're going to have a first down now.
That's good for an Albuquerque first down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
From the gun, a give to Brooks. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Incomplete from the contact.
Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Bronk. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play. We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, get to down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And our game starts with a field goal on the opening drive.
Even if it's not a touchdown, well, you're happy to see the offense produce points in the first trip out there this season. And for a kicker, kind of nice to start 1 for 1 as well.
Fielded at the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So out comes their offense for its first possession of the game. And they'll be let out by someone that we'll get a look at here, this second-year passer.
And even if he's still pretty early in his career, we know he is perfectly comfortable and settled into this spot as the be-all, end-all for this offense. Every time you take the field as a quarterback, you know you're gaining experience. You're getting more comfortable in the role. And as he goes forward, he tries to learn. It takes something away from each and every one of these moments.
Get some space around midfield. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. It's a 29-yard gain. And that's good for a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Here we go, here we go.
To the air now on 1st and 10. The left side caught by Andrews. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that means 1st down.
Okay,
1st
ready?
and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Let's go.
They're going to try and throw it here. And this one doesn't go far.
The positive of that effort, he didn't go backwards, didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on 2nd down.
Come on, come on. Hey, go.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
3rd and long for him here. Brought in right side. And he'll go down here at the 16.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow. Anytime you start sniffing that red zone and you don't score 6, you only come away with 3 points, not what you were looking for on the call sheet.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So here comes this offense for its 2nd series of the game. Their first drive of the new campaign netted a field goal. Now let's see if they can bump that up to a touchdown on drive number 2. Here we go now. Time to start this drive. 1st and 10. Hand off here to Lloyd. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive. 1st down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
They'll go play action. He's got this complete. It's Taj Brooks. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Pick up a 5 on that play, and that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
First down, play action. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it's going to be second down.
At the 40-yard line.
Let's go now. Ready.
He'll go from the gun with Lloyd. We'll have a 4-yard gain on that one. He's taken down at the 44.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you get runs of that length. It may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. Coming to the line for another first and 10.
And an Albuquerque first down.
They're going play action. Cut out left. And he's taken down at the 30. Well, not what you like to see. Still just in the opening quarter of the season. And they have an injured player out there. Let's hope it's nothing major as he gets looked at. This our last play of the quarter. Throwing out to the left, Cup! And he's out of bounds on the final play of our opening quarter. We're through one quarter of this opening weekend of football. Both teams neck and neck so far. More of the NFL on EA Sports right after this. Time to begin the second quarter, and we'll pick up with what's already been a lengthy possession. They're advancing it well as they face second down. Trying the inside handoff to Lloyd. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
60 by 60 by.
Here he goes, third and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. That is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30. Their offense headed back out for its second drive of the contest. And they are really starting the season off with a banger of a contest here, Brock. A chance to measure up against a division rival, and this win could be an important one to have in hand in just a few months.
Come on. Ready?
They'll run here on first down. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14. Throwing off the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down.
Yeah, let's give some credit to the defense here, Kate, right? We talk about explosive plays. Every offense is looking for them. But when a defense can go back-to-back, Jack, with a tackle for loss and a sack, well, they're more than doing their job.
Defense looking to defend the marker on third down.
Here we go. Set.
Back to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. First, second, third down, sometimes even fourth. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
And he'll get under this one and make the fair catch at the 19-yard line. The Redwoods and Marshawn Lloyd ready to take over once again. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well.
70, Timberwolves.
Lloyd running dead ahead. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Off the play fake. He'll throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
Those routes across the field become oh so dangerous the longer that play progresses. It gives him more time to get free, wiggle away from that man-to-man coverage. With enough time, it's almost inevitable. He'll find enough space for a completion.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Buying some time right. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. First time this game they've looked to him. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Throwing the out route complete. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
They go play action on 1st down. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send him back to the line for second.
Smith on the coverage.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. That's Knox. He's got it. And they make the stop. We're going to say at about the 37-yard line. 8th play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going.
And it's 3rd down.
They go with Lloyd here. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I love that call on 3rd down because it just gives you options. The best 3rd down teams are teams that do just that. Right? They give you options. You don't let the defense dictate to you. You look at what they're giving you, and you take advantage of them.
He rolls to his right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. Working quickly here. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Need to shake off that sack and quick. Here comes 2nd and 13. They're throwing it. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Here we go.
Working now from the gun. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. Looking for his wide receiver there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years of the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll double their lead to 6.
My life experience has taught me these kickers are a lot like golfers. They know how to keep score. They know when they've hit their best shots. They know when they've hit their career longs, and he just got it done.
Fielded at the 7. Making some progress here. This offense ready to get going again now.
Down and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
They've got first down here from the 36.
Let's go. Ready,
On the counter, Hall can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
And 9 at the 36-yard line.
Back to throw now. Lasers this one deep down the middle. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. Well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Ready. Cougar 19.
Throw here, third down. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
And he's there. Fair catch called for and taken. That outruns their offense. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points.
70 Timberwolf.
Now Lloyd. He's going to be brought down right at the 35. He picks up 15 on the play. And that is good for a first down. All set to go now from the 35.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
On first down, here comes Brooks. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Here we go.
He's going to throw it. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Completed to his running back. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
Complete to Marshawn Lloyd. A gain of 1. Brings up third down and 9.
Ready up.
So we'll await third down and 9. We've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Honolulu on the other side.
Hold it ready.
Drive in dire straits. It's third and 9.
Get it. 68.
Third and long. They're going to throw. He puts some juice on it deep. This is caught inside the 15. He does it. Touchdown. The Redwoods grow their lead just before halftime. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
They'll try this extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Redwoods bump the lead up to 13 points.
Shamrocks 3.
And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. Returning it from the 4. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Their offense returning to the field for another possession. First call here coming from the shotgun. Throwing from the gun here. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. That one hits for 30. And that's going to bring up first down.
First and 10.
And dose of the hurry up here.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Throwing into double coverage, and it's intercepted! And the Redwoods will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
First and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Well, Brock, they could have gone run to set up 3rd and short, or they could air it out and try for more. They picked the latter, and the coverage was ready for it.
Sure was, Kate, and this is why I play in this position. You've got to have a short memory. You must flush it. I love the decision to be aggressive. I always fall on that side of the coin, but when you throw a pick in that situation, such a manageable second down, well, you got to learn from it, move on, and certainly flush it away.
And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 36-yard line.
Looking in the air here. Short pass brought in. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
First down, Redwood.
Ready.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Ready.
Trying to throw this from the gun. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. Expect the defense to be coming again here after that sack. It is 2nd and 16. Throwing now out of the shotgun. He's got a man left. And he's going to be at midfield now as he gets out of bounds.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit, and you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
He wants to, but he's not going to be able to continue the run. Got him 6, but they stopped him short. It's 4th down now.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
On now comes the punt team for the Redwoods. And this is going to be his first punt of the new season. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. They're out now, ready to punt it. And no doubt he wants to get his season started with a good one here. And it'll be touchdown a little before the 20. So entering the locker rooms, got ourselves a 2-score game. It's time to hear from Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the 3rd quarter as we're ready to kick off the 2nd half. Back out to our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewitt.
We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our 2nd half. Here's a return from the 7. The ball is loose. Oh, and the kicking team's got it. No, we just don't see kick returns nearly as often as we used to, Brock, which makes impact plays on them like that so much rarer.
Yeah, that is so well said. Kind of reminds me of my son's baseball coach, right, at a young age. You're always coaching those guys, hey, the ball's going to come to you. The ball's going to come to you every single pitch. The ball's going to come to you. And these kickoff cover guys, they got to think in their mind every time is my chance to make a play, and they just did.
That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that gives them the first.
A gain of 13 yards. And an Albuquerque first down.
Quick throw is caught. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
A good RPO play, it takes a lot of timing. Proper decision-making from a calm, cool, collected offense. Oh, that one didn't have any of it.
70.
And bring the tight end in motion. They'll go play action. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Third and long for him here. Dumped off to his running back. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. The Redwoods grow the lead coming out of halftime. Marshawn Lloyd with the touchdown. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
Dan Quinn never afraid to take a risk. His guy's going for 2.
The offense will line up for a 2-point.
Right, they're going to throw for it. He has it. He's almost there, but no, they stop him at the last moment. He's going to be just inches shy in that 2-point conversion. Whenever you're throwing for 2, you always expect to see the pass go into the end zone because otherwise you risk defenders rallying to the ball and stopping it short.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate, with the defensive...
He lost the football. Oh, and this will be a turnover. It's recovered by the kicking team.
Just look at everyone flying down the field. But when they fly down the field, they've got 2 things in mind, Kate. Number 1, get the returner down. And number 2, separate the ball if you can. It's rare that it happens, but it sure is exciting when it does.
A quick throw completed out to the left. And this one does not go far. Second down now. They need 7.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 21-yard line.
Completed out to the left on that quick throw. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Complete to number 5.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Here's Lloyd. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
13 yards on the play.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. That's that running back to come up with more than he's used to on 3rd down. He made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly. But he sure made that one look routine.
And this is going to be hauled in for the touchdown. The Redwoods piling onto the scoreboard yet again. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
Now they'll try the point after. The point after splits the upright. And the Redwoods continue piling onto this lead.
Shamrocks 3.
Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Here comes their offense out again. And the turnovers have not helped as they find this game out of reach at the moment here in the 3rd. All right, they're out and set. Here we go, 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Hall. He's caught just as he crossed the line of scrimmage. Might have picked up a yard. It's going to be 2nd down.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
They go right back to Hall. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done.
1st down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Throwing out to the left. Cut. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
2nd and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Back now, pressure coming. Catch made over the middle. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
10 at the 31-yard line.
60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. Check out.
Throwing from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Ready, set.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Come on, set.
Still sticking with the passing game. Escapes the pocket. Roman Wilson reels it in. And he is in. Touchdown. The Shamrocks shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Roman Wilson, the touchdown. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
Now they'll see if they can tack on one more. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Shamrocks get it back to a 19-point deficit.
Shamrocks 10.
Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. This return starts at the 5. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. Now outruns their offense to take over. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. First down now, ball at the 33.
Ready. Cowboys, go.
They give now to Lloyd. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Again, run with Lloyd. And this fight good enough to gain about 4. It's 3rd down.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation. When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The 2 were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up, past their own 30. This offense making its way back out now. They're running out of time to get this game into a more manageable spot, Brock. We've got a 3-score deficit, and we're in quarter number 3. They go play action on 1st down. Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
At the 26-yard line.
Let's go now.
Throwing now off the play action. Vacates quickly left side. Now here he goes. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Now they're whistling for a timeout here. Somebody's shaking up on the play. Not the way he wanted to begin his rookie season. Wow, let's hope it doesn't cost him much time. 3rd and 4 coming up now.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Pass play now. Setting up the screen. And he hits a wall at the line and goes nowhere.
Not terribly complicated on this one. Just not the 3rd down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the 1st, and apparently little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
He has it at the 22. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Now this offense ready to head back out. They are in great shape here as we wind down this 3rd quarter. They've got a 3-score lead. Another, and that could put this just too far out of reach. Offense to the line. Here we go. A carry by Brooks to start the drive. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. Second down.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. To the ground with Lloyd. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
A gain of a yard.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Finds him over the middle. And that short gain is enough for a new set it down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Quick to the left, it's caught. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. This is the type of performance a former quarterback, just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game. Even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down, none of it mattered.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments the game does slow down. It is so fast on the field for the normal person, but when a QB's in a rhythm like this, the game is slow and he is dicing it.
Give him 13 on that play. And that gives him a 1st down.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in the pocket for a later occasion.
Hits him on the out route. And he goes out of bounds as everyone turns to hear from our referee. So not a holding call. One of the linemen actually too far downfield that time. That's what drew the flag. So now, after the penalty, it's 1st and 15.
Come on.
Running it after the penalty. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Well, this certainly has been a memorable contest for him. His coaches, man, they're going to take this kind of output every single game.
This goes a little beyond the expectations they have for him, maybe even for himself. What impresses me so much, Kate, the guy just doesn't tire. Getting stronger, literally, as this game's going on.
Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete.
I wish everybody had the opportunity to feel how fast that decision is made. With that RPO, it is a split second. And when you make the incorrect read, well, the play's busted up before it ever has a chance to start.
Cut out left. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. That one gains 7. And they're going to have a 1st down now.
A gain of 7. And an Albuquerque 1st down.
On the give, it's Lloyd. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
That's a pretty good stop on 1st down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown! The Redwoods put up even more points in a win. That one not easy, Brock. Threading the needle there. There was a lot of traffic in the end zone, but he found his man.
Yeah, that was an ill-advised decision, but when you give your receiver a chance, that's what they love. And sometimes you just have to trust your guys are better than theirs.
Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Redwoods grow their lead yet again.
36, Shamrocks 10.
They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. Fielded at the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Their offense ready to take the field now. And the turnovers, Brock, a big reason they have played themselves out of this one. Hopefully they can keep it clean here, if nothing else.
Yeah, while this drive isn't pertinent to this game maybe anymore, Kate, this drive is for next week. They just want something positive here to end the game and carry forward into the practices ahead. You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
To the left side, caught by Andrews. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. Offense up to the line fast.
First down. First and 10 at the 38-yard
To the air now on 1st and 10. That one's complete right side. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 44-yard line.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Pass him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Connects on the crosser. And he is finally sent out of bounds, but not until he gets it all the way down to the red zone.
Honolulu.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
To the left side and reeled in by Wilson. He has the touchdown. The Shamrocks making the scoreboard look a touch better. Roman Wilson, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Shamrocks get it back to a 19-point deficit.
36. Shamrocks 17.
Down by 3 scores, their hand is forced. They're going to try the onside kick here. And they recover this one without a problem. The onside attempt fails. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Here we go now. Time to start this drive. 1st and 10. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Let's go.
Lloyd on the shotgun handoff. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Quick throw to the left is complete. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line. I'm just going to go out on a limb, partner, and say that this defense is probably pretty tired of having to deal with this guy by this point.
Tired or exhausted?
Both?
Yes. Yeah, they don't have an answer. And when you've got an elite guy like this, no matter what you throw at him and he delivers, man, it puts you to sleep.
3rd down run with Brooks. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Win the early battle. Give them the leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's a middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
To the air on 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And they stop him. He's marked down on that 18-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a new set of downs. That's the 2-minute warning here from Honolulu. Redwoods looking like they'll start this season with a win. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. They'll go from the gun with Lloyd. Dropped by the first guy he... And no gain on that first down run.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on third down. Hand off here to Lloyd. His run, that's about 4, but he's still well shy of that marker. It's fourth down.
Taken down at the 14-yard line. A 4-yard gain. It's fourth down.
The lead looks safe, but the pedals staying down. They're going for this.
Cowboy 80.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a first and goal.
Well, he's over there looking like some kind of genius right now, Kate, but nobody, and I mean nobody, you, me, anybody in the building, thought that was going to be a run, but that element of surprise certainly led to the success.